Greetings to everyone from my village. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you are new on this channel, you are very much welcome. And please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video. I am rushing this morning. I have a lot to do in my village homestead. Lots of work to do. So as my husband also is working outside, we are trying to get as much as possible done because we have to go somewhere, and you guys going to be coming with us because we have something to show you guys. So we are just going to grab breakfast, and then from there we just going to prepare ourselves and go. We just decided to just have muesli because it was easy and fast. There's no time for having full breakfast and eggs and all those things here in the village these days because we have lots of work as early as possible. We are trying to do as much as we can. Recently acquired land in the nearby village, and we are going to be fencing the lot, and we are so happy today because we get to do this. Very difficult for us to do these things when we are in Johannesburg because we do not have much time and we want to be part in and be present during the project. So we have decided to go take the guy who's going to be fetching sand, river sand for us in the nearby river, and we are just observing and checking the sand and seeing if it's going to be the right and appropriate sand to use. The plot is about 1,920 square meters, and we are using steel poles to fence the plot around. So it's really going to require a whole lot of sand. So we have just hired somebody else who's got a van, going to pick it up from the river and take it to the plot. And we are here trying to see if it is of good quality, and we brought in our cousin who's going to assess it because he's very good at this. He used to work for a brick company. Here is the fence that we have ordered, and we decided to put it to the nearby house that is closer to the plot that we have acquired, and it is a lot that needs to be carried, not too far because we are just not too far from where this has been delivered. The plot is not too far at all. All in all, everything that we bought, it cost us near more than 19,000 rand, just the material, and then the labor is costing us for just over 10,000 rand. So just put your calculations together, close to probably over 30,000 cost us to fence this plot around. So this is what these things are costing these days, depending on how big the plot is. But we wanted to fence it as quickly as possible because in our villages they do not allow you to just acquire land and then leave it just like that for years and years. So we are busy right now in the plot, and we are delivering things that we have picked up. Remember, we brought in both of our cars to the village, so we are utilizing them to help around while the other guy who's got the van is picking up the sand. So we're trying to hit two birds with one stone so that we can have this thing done at least within 3 days, the fencing. So we are busy right now, and people are mixing. We have meetings on the plot, discussing with the company that is going to be fencing for us. So it is quite a very huge project for us and the beginning of what we are going to do on this plot. To those who are always interested on buying or acquiring a plot, not buying a plot, because we do not buy plots in the rural areas, you acquire them. This plot cost us something like 2,500 to acquire. 2,500 rands to acquire. So it is not that expensive. It is the message that I always tell you guys that, sometimes it's cheaper to move to the rural areas because you are getting to be able to have land that you can utilize for your own benefit. As cheap as 2,500, even sometimes cheaper than that. So depending. Remember, we are acquiring land here, we are not buying it. So if you want to know what does that mean, please look at other videos that I've posted before, because I did explain this process and how it happens in the flood areas. So we are gathering here, they are just checking how deep the holes are. We're going to put the holes that are going to hold the fence. That's what we are busy doing right now, while others are busy mixing the sand and others are picking it up from the river. So it's just like really a big project for us, and we are trying to rush as fast as possible so that we can have this thing done. The beauty and the richness of our villages is just amazing. Look at this big dam that we are passing. People usually fish here around, and they really come out with beautiful big fishes and feed the families because it is meat. You know, this is what I always say about the rural areas and how rich the rural areas are. Look how big this dam is. It's just nearby where I have acquired land. So I will probably in the future will be doing this. I quickly went home because I needed to cook and prepare dinner for my husband and I. And you know, we still don't have people who are helping us in our village homestead back from the holidays. So everything is just for us to do. And the work is a whole lot because we are trying to do other things outside of the homestead and also trying to be back in the homestead. It is very hot this day. It was extremely hot, very, very hot. And every drink I had, it had ice on it because I couldn't stand. I mean, really, the heat was just too much. I decided to come back home and we sat down to relax a little bit, and I was just watching those YouTube channels that are always inspiring me. And you know that I am so much fond of vintage furniture, everything that is interior decoration. If you have missed one of the interior decorating videos that I have put up, please go back to the other videos that I have posted during December and November time, where I'm showcasing how you can really try and decorate your village homestead. Please do tune in on Sunday as I will show you the finishing of our fencing of the plots that we have acquired, and I will also give you a lot about what is happening in our village, especially my life in the village during the December holidays. And January I'm still in the village because I still have a lot to do around in the village. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, bye bye.